It would help if I unmuted my. It's so weird. Sometimes StreamYard mutes your microphone without even realizing it. So, happy first day of February. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a great day. Use hashtag replay if you're coming in on the replay. Let me know what platform you're jumping in on. There is my buddy John. Hey, Andrew. Good to see you jumping on. So, again, if you're coming in, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Adelina, good to see you. There's my friend Jessica. Yeah, I know. It was so funny. I don't even know why I looked at it, Jessica, but I was like, I saw like this little pinkish area on the bottom, and I'm like, why did it mute me? So, again, I'm glad I noticed that because I didn't want to be miming this morning. I actually want to provide content. So again, as John, Andrew, Adelina, Deb, Jessica, good to see you. Happy first day of the month. Absolutely. Hey, Crystal, good to see you coming in from beautiful Riverview, Florida. Hope the weather's nice there. Where I am in Jersey, we got about 4 inches yesterday. We're getting another 5 to 8 today, which I love snow. I know my son's going to be sledding later on, so that is a lot of fun. There's my friend Jessica from South Jersey, so I'm sure Jessica is getting snow as well. We don't live too far from each other. So again, if you're coming on, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. And also, I just want to put this out there. I'll do it at the beginning and I'll do it at the end. For anyone that's jumping on and you happen to be in the network marketing or sales profession, I'm actually doing a free 4-day boot camp from February 22nd to 25th. So in about 3 weeks on how to grow, build, and lead your team if you are in a position where you're looking to grow a team. So if you would like to join this free boot camp, just type I do in the chat box, either live or on the replay. I'll send you the registration link. And again, it's from Monday, February 22nd to Thursday, February 25th. All will be happening at 8 p.m. Eastern, live and recorded, so people can go back and watch. So anyone that's in the sales profession, network marketing, team building, and you want to be a part of that, just type in I do, and I will send you a link to register. So again, if you're coming on, please say hi and where you're coming in from. Hashtag replay if you're on the replay. Good to see you, Sasha. Thanks for jumping on, brother. Jessica, I will send that to you at the end of this. So I had someone write a question in one of my private groups. So also, Jessica, I will send that to you. And the interesting thing is what I love about LinkedIn and why you all should too, if you don't already, is that LinkedIn really wants you to engage with your network. And that's what I love about LinkedIn. Not only do they want you to engage with your network, they want you to stay connected. So what I did was I wrote down 3 ways to stay connected to your network. Now, I would advise or suggest to do all 3 of these. Now, let me preface this by saying, when you're on LinkedIn and you're engaging with people, there will be people that will outbound messages right away. Hey, Sylvia, good to see you jumping on. So people will engage with you right away. You send them an outbound message, they want to connect, they're on. But there are a handful of people that don't engage right away. They could be cautious, they don't want to be prospected, or they're just busy. Now, so what I teach in my trainings is that one of 3 things happens when you outbound message someone. They say, yes, let's talk, no, not interested, or nothing at all. So I want to focus on the 2 of the latter. I don't want to talk about the yeses. I want to talk about the people that say, no, I'm not interested, or nothing at all. They just don't respond to your message. Now, there are 3 very simple ways to build an organic relationship on LinkedIn without having to reiterate a message that you once said. So you send an outbound message, that person doesn't respond or says no. So what do people do? They go back 4 or 5 days later, they send them another message. You don't want to do that. You don't want to send them another message. You don't want to follow up with them in a month. If they're not interested, they're not interested. If they don't respond, they don't respond. Focus on the ones that do. I want to focus on the ones that don't. So if you have ever sent a message, and I'm asking everybody that's on here, and I want to hear from you. Have you ever sent a message on LinkedIn looking to connect with someone, and they've either said no or they haven't responded? Maybe they read it and didn't respond, or never read it at all. Type Y or yes in the chat box if you've ever sent a message on LinkedIn where the person either said no or they weren't interested in talking, or they just didn't respond at all. Any of those two, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, if you're coming on late, it's not too late to say hi. I still would love to hear where everybody is tuning in from, because we have people coming in from all over the world. So would love to hear from you. And again, you can give this some thumbs, some emojis, whatever you want. So Deb says yes. She has definitely sent some messages where it's fallen on deaf ears, so to speak. And again, that's what I want to focus on. I'm guilty of being the person to never respond. And Tatiana, that's okay. Again, we can choose to respond and we can choose not responding. Andrew says yes. So here's what I want to teach all of you guys. Not everybody, and you know, to Tatiana's point, not everyone is out there to try to sell and pitch you. There are people that are genuinely on LinkedIn that want to form relationships and connections. Good to see you coming in, Linda. Sasha says, why? Yes to both. Yes, they connected but did not respond to conversation requests. So here's what you can do to continue to build the relationship. So number one, use the automated messages that LinkedIn provides. Use the automated messages that LinkedIn provides. Now, I will also preface this by saying, if any of you listened to my podcast episode that dropped this morning, my podcast is called Networking and Marketing Made Simple. It's networking and marketing tips. I went over 3 big changes, and I did go over, do not send more than 5 to 10 messages a day. That is only in regards to the outbound message. That does not correlate to anything. It doesn't relate to anything that we're talking about right now. So the automated messages. So this is the brilliance of LinkedIn. When you build a network, LinkedIn wants you to stay connected to them. So every day you should check your notifications. Yes, Tatiana, I will link my podcast after we're done. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all of those. But I will absolutely drop my my podcast in here. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. So the beauty of LinkedIn is they want you to stay connected to your network. So in the notification section at the top, I advise my clients all the time, go in there and click on the notifications to see what's going on within your network. Now, what LinkedIn does, it's going to say, you know, Tatiana, these 7 people are celebrating birthdays today. Say happy birthday. Jessica, these 4 people got a work promotion. Say congratulations. Sasha, these 3 people have a work anniversary. Say congratulations. All you need to do is literally just click on the button that says happy birthday. Congratulations. Congrats on the work promotion. Congrats on the work anniversary. LinkedIn is feeding these to you to stay connected to your network. You don't have to come up with your own messaging. They're giving it to you. You don't have to customize it. It's there for you to send. So what LinkedIn is saying, hey, listen, Tatiana, Jessica, you know, Sylvia, Sasha, I want you to stay connected to your audience. I want you to stay connected to your network. Send a message to them. And again, so that's how Jessica and I ended up connecting, she's saying, and we ended up doing a pod swap. I went on her podcast and she came on mine. All from that simple reach out and touch message. So it will lead to more conversations and opportunities. So you don't have to prospect people. You just leave them better. You just use those automated messages to reach out and touch someone. Congrats. Happy birthday. Way to go. That's it. If they respond back, then you can open up the doors for a conversation. Maybe they didn't respond to that first outbound message, but they do respond to a happy birthday or congrats on the work anniversary. And they say thank you. And Sasha says, yes, it works, but on my B-Day, I get hundreds of wishes all day long. And that's and I'll share something with you. So I had a work anniversary, probably about like 4 weeks ago. And I shared this story before. And I had, again, Sasha, just like you, I had hundreds of people sending me, congrats on the work anniversary, which I gratefully appreciated. But what I did was I selected 15 people that I wanted to reconnect with that I hadn't in a while, and I sent them a reach back out. They said, congrats on your work anniversary. I said, thank you so much. I know it's been a while since we connected. Would love to hop on a call to learn more about what we've both been up to. Is there any time that works for you? That's all I said. And out of the 15 people, 8 responded. And 3 of those conversations of the 8 ended up to me acquiring new clients just by having that catch-up call. And I usually modify these automated messages to include their first name and add some celebratory emojis. Does this convert into a message that is now counted towards the daily max? No, it does not. But again, I'm all about simplicity. And again, Crystal, if you have the time to go in and add all of that other zhuzh, as my wife calls it, to the messages, completely fine. I'm a very simplistic and streamlined person. If LinkedIn's going to give me that, I'm going to use what they give me and not try to reinvent the wheel. But the lengthy answer is it does not count towards your daily max since they're giving you all of those. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some people that need to see this. Throw some emojis, some hearts, some thumbs, some insight, whatever emoji, whatever platform you're on. Would love the support on the video. And again, I am running a 4-day boot camp, February 22nd to February 25th, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, live and recorded in a private group that I have, going over sales professionals, network marketing, people that build teams. Anyone that wants to join that free training, just type in I do, and I will send you a link to register for that, which is in about 3 weeks. So there is definitely time, but want to get people registered and ready to go. Betsy, good to see you jumping on. Deb says yes. Andrew says yes. Tatiana says yes. Sasha says yes. Donald, awesome. Good to see you jumping on. Good. Just glad I do. I'll definitely send that to you, Donald. Not a problem at all. Linda, I will send that to you as well. Tatiana, I will send that to you as well. Good to see. Sylvia, absolutely. It's always good to do these trainings, and I love doing boot camps. I love, moving people forward and inspiring them and bringing a group of people together that really want to hone in and get focused. Now, so that's number one. Number two, make sure. So if you're producing content on LinkedIn, which you should be producing at a minimum, what I tell people, 3 pieces of content a week. And I keep it very streamlined and easy for people. Anyone that took my intensive with my wife, Nancy, in January, we kept it very simple, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 3 pieces of content. Any of my clients that have worked with me, I keep it very simple, just putting content out there. Now, if you're producing content on LinkedIn, right, you're going to start to get traction. People are going to start to like, comment, and share. Now, here's what you need to do. As often as you want, you can do this a couple times a week. You can do it a couple times a day. Send a gratitude message personally to those that support you. Send a gratitude message to someone that supports you with your content. So, as you produce content, people will like it, they will engage with it, they will share it. So gratitude is the best attitude. It's just how I live my life. And if one person, I don't care how many people do or do not engage with my content, if one person engages with it, that's one life changed. I think we always get a little bit too focused on the metrics of how many people are liking and commenting and seeing this, and that's, it's the vanity of social media. And it's like that dopamine hit you're looking for because you feel more important if more people engage. It's not about that. It's about the few that are supporting you, not the many, because the few people that support you lead to the many people that are going to support you. Now, here's what you need to do. As you produce content and people engage, you go in and you select one person a day. So Andrew likes one of my posts. I would click on his name, I would click message, and I would send him a very simple gratitude message. Now, sometimes this may be the first message that you're ever sending the person, or it may be a follow-up to a message that you maybe sent 2, 3, 4 months ago where the person didn't respond or said, no, I'm not interested in connecting. So I would simply say this, hey, Andrew, thank you so much for liking and supporting my post. It means a lot to me, and I am so grateful for you and your connection. Have a wonderful day. That's it. You just leave them better. Now, Andrew gets that message from me, and he's like, wow, here's this guy who I happened to engage with his content because I really enjoyed it, and he went out of his way to send me a message thanking me for engaging in something that's helped me. Now just think about that for a second. Where does that put you? That puts you at eye level, right? It puts you at eye level with your network. No one is that important where they can't take some time every single day to pay some gratitude to those that support them. Because again, Andrew reads that message. Maybe we connected. It basically fell to the wayside. And you know what? He then reads that message and he's like, wow. When he responds back, thank you so much, Scott. I appreciate that. Just love your content. Then I can wrap back around and say, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know it's been a while since we connected, or I know we haven't connected before. Would love to set up a time to talk, to hear about what we're both doing and how we can support each other. Anytime for a call. So again, you're nurturing the relationship, and exactly what Linda said, you're being top of mind with your network. Being top of mind with your network is everything because you want people to get to know you. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. And again, it's not about selling or pitching someone. The greatest currency that we all have, no matter what business we're in, is the relationship that we can build with those people. Again, everyone is so caught up in the metrics of everything. How many leads am I getting? How many calls am I? It's about the quality of the relationship that you are building. Betsy says yes, Michelle, Adelina, Tatiana, Andrew, good. That's what it's all about. It's all about the quality. That's the greatest currency we have, again, is the person that we're able to connect with. And fostering that relationship, again, if they're not interested from the onset, Tatiana said it. She goes, I don't respond to a lot of messages. And it doesn't matter if she does or doesn't. But if she gets a gratitude message from someone, or what Sasha said, it's all about being authentic. And she gets a nice, authentic message from someone that may engage her to say, you know what? This person's different. I do want to connect with them. Now, number 3. And again, number 3 is all about paying it forward. I always believe in paying it forward. If people are going to give to me, I'm going to give back to them. I always make sure that I am giving more than I'm taking. I want to give, because the more you give, the more you get. And again, in the message, it's just, hey, so-and-so, thanks for liking and supporting my post. It means a lot to me, and I am so grateful for you and your connection. Have a great rest of your day. Simple gratitude. Now, number 3, make sure that you engage in other people's content within your network. Make sure that you engage with other people's content in your network. Now, if people are just, if they're just engaging with you, again, you don't want to be that person that's just praying and spraying and posting and spraying and just messaging and all that. You want to be involved in your network's activity. You want to be involved in what they're putting out there. So what I encourage people to do is, going back to what Linda said earlier, be top of mind in your network. Now, if there's people that you constantly see, and Tatiana says, yes, this cannot be stressed enough. Give more than you receive. If it's one-sided, the relationship will fall 100%. And that goes for business relationships, personal relationships, friendships, marriages, all of those things. Nothing is one-sided. I completely agree. You have to give. Now, the big thing is this. If people are going to take time out of their day to engage with you, it's only right and it's only fair for you to do the same. So here's what I suggest. Again, just like the gratitude, it could be done daily. It could be done a couple days a week. It could be done once a week. You can pick one day a week where you go in, you go through your network and your timeline, your newsfeed, and pick 3 or 4 people and engage in their content. Like it. Comment. Something genuine, not something. Bring value to the value that they have brought with their content. This is how you also foster relationships, have an authentic connection, and become top of mind. Because now, not only is that person noticing that you're appreciating them as they engage in your content, now the favor is being returned. So now you're going in and you're doing the same thing that they're doing to you. You are giving back to them. You are providing value. But here's the other interesting thing. Here's a little hack. The more quality of content that you bring to someone else's post. So say, I'm going to use Tatiana as an example. So Tatiana makes a great post about leading with value, or fostering relationships. I like it. I love it. I go in and I talk about, that's so right. Totally agree. That's really helped me in my business. And maybe I add extra value as a comment under her post. Now, what LinkedIn does is any post that has a comment that adds value, it makes it a relevant comment, which means it'll bring it to the top of all of the comments, which gives you organic visibility. Because if you provide that value-added content to someone else's content, now you're getting exposure to their network. So they see my comment under Tatiana's post and they're like, wow, that's a great addition to what Tatiana said. Who's this Scott guy? What's he all about? They can click on you, and now you're starting to gain new people into your network by adding value to someone else's. This is networking at its finest. If that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. Again, you don't want to just be posting your content and, Tatiana didn't know that. Yeah, it's the truth. So the way that LinkedIn works is if you provide relevant content to a post, adding value to it, it'll put it up And you'll see that there are something called relevant comments. You can become a relevant commenter. So the 3 ways to foster and build those relationships if people don't respond to your initial message: use the automated messages. Number 2, send gratitude to those that support you. And number 3, add value and comment to other people's content. And just as a reminder, just mark your calendars, February 22nd to February 25th. That's a Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing a 4-day free boot camp of how to build your team, grow your team, and lead your team. If you're in a sales position, you're in network marketing, real estate, any sales position, I'm going to take you through the steps of how to do that. And that boot camp is available. It's free to register. All you have to do is type "I do," and I will send you a link to register for that event, and would love to see you guys there. I know there's a lot of people there that have already said that, but please tag some people that you feel could benefit. If you're coming on late, hashtag replay. I hope this has left you guys better. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.